All right, guys. So you might not be able to see my face, but you'll see my hands working in here. I'm about to do a test file, a test sew on this new embroidery project that I'm working on. It's for our friends at LMT Electric. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I got this hoop with this is backing, and so I got double backing, so that way I don't have to use a garment or anything like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to make sure that the design falls within the area of the hoop, and it's just something to make sure that I don't hit on the edges. As you can see, I got some pieces to where I didn't do that, and then it ended up hitting on the side of the hoop, and usually leads to broken needles and having to readjust the presser foot. But so what I do is I just do this quick little thing, and I have it already on the needle that I'm going to be embroidering, and I got it centered right there. And it'll do. This is what's called an optimized trace. So it actually goes through each movement as if it was embroidering the design, and so it'll let me know if I'm within the measurements here on this frame, and so looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back, and I got it on white, so you won't be able to see the thread, but I'm going to do a test sew just to make sure that I got um, the tension on the thread set right. I want to make sure that the speed, since it's on a flat, I could go a little bit faster on flats than I can go on hats, and and so here it goes. Let's see. I'm gonna keep my fingers close just in case. Uh, just in case I need to stop it right quick. Got an emergency button here if I need to do that. But most of the time, I'm quick enough to just hit stop and it's good to go. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing. I've already embroidered several designs for this company, so um, it's not necessary for me to go through the whole thing. I just want to make sure that we're kind of good to go on the settings, and I like to see where the cuts are, so that way I just in case the thread slips, I can just run it, pull it through the needle again, and I don't have to worry about having to rethread it in the middle of production. It was a pretty easy design. It's got LMT in a thick font, uh, and then underneath it says electric. It's real simple, and clean, but those are the kind of things I like to do. Just straightforward, to the point, easy. We can do it over and over and over. Uh, no changes in color, um, or doing anything fancy. I just like the straightforward stuff. It's real easy to embroider, and I can probably even step away from the embroidery machine while the embroidery machine does all the work. Um, you can see it's doing the M right now. And I got it on 670 to 710 RPMs. That's revolutions per minute, and pretty decent speed. Even an older embroidery machine, so I don't want to wear it out. I've had this machine for 14 years already, and so got to take care of her, make sure she's oiled and cleaned, and make sure that I'm using the machine. So it's been one of our most stable machines. It's always going to do what it's supposed to do, which is nice. Sometimes other machines don't. They just they like the parts replaced. I haven't replaced anything major on this machine in a long time. I think I changed the potentiometer, which is the part that actually tells the machine what needle it's on. And so I changed that and changed the timing before. I've changed a lot of stuff, but it's been a while since I've had to change anything. And I do all my own tech support. So if something goes wrong with any of our machines, uh, I'm the guy that's doing the work on it. So I've learned pretty much everything about all our machines. So if it's the embroidery machine, I could talk to you all day long about the different components and parts and functions of the embroidery machine. Any machine, our direct to garment printers, I've taken those suckers apart. Our wide format printer, not too much. We replaced some print heads with help. Um, but yeah, that's just the way it goes. Save thousands of dollars pretty much on service calls by doing the work myself, and I rely on good old YouTube University uh, to help me if I have any questions, and I'm not afraid to call the tech support and say, hey, this is what's going on, and talk me through this, right? And a lot of times they'll want to send somebody out, and I'm like, nah, I can't do that. But let me know what to do, and then I'll take the chance if I need to. And so far, so good. I haven't ruined anything, so that's good. So I'm gonna let it go through its whole cycle, and then I'm going to hoop the shirt, and then we're gonna go live in production. Okay. Now we got the actual shirt that we're gonna be embroidering hooped, and we're going live. I always use this little mark right here. Just mark it where it's gonna go. Make sure we're centered, and we've already did our settings in our test, so we should be good to go. I'm going to start it, and then I'll end up fast forwarding it so that way you don't have to watch the whole thing. Fast forward it, and then after that I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, here we go.